What unique moral frameworks do various cultures follow? Imagine a world where what's right in one place might be seen differently somewhere else. That's because different cultures develop their own ways of thinking about morality. These moral frameworks are shaped by their history, social rules, environment, and beliefs. They influence how people behave and how governments create laws. When we look at the intersection of ethics and politics, understanding these frameworks helps us see why different societies act the way they do. Some cultures focus on individualism, especially in many Western countries. Here, morality often revolves around personal freedom, rights, and self-expression. People believe everyone should have the chance to pursue their own goals. Politically, this supports ideas like democracy and protecting individual rights. On the other hand, many Eastern and indigenous societies emphasize collectivism. They prioritize group harmony, social responsibility, and fulfilling duties to family or community. Their moral choices often aim to keep social order and support the common good. Governments in these cultures tend to focus on social stability and respect for authority. Honor also plays a big role in some cultures, especially in parts of the Middle East, Latin America, and the Mediterranean. In these societies, reputation and family honor are very important. A moral mistake that brings shame can lead to social or even violent consequences. Laws in these regions often reflected these values, especially around family and gender roles. Across different societies, there are 5 main moral principles. These are non-harm, fairness, loyalty, authority, and purity. Cultures vary in how much they emphasize each one. For example, Eastern cultures often value loyalty and purity more. Western cultures tend to focus on kindness and fairness. These differences come from religious beliefs and traditions, which shape political ideas about law and social order. Some people believe morality depends on the culture you come from, called cultural relativism. They say there are no universal standards, only what's right within each society. Others argue for ethical absolutism, which says certain moral rules apply everywhere, like respecting human rights. This debate influences international politics and how countries work together. Religious teachings and philosophical ideas also shape moral views. For example, Christianity's 10 Commandments or Islam's 5 pillars influence laws and social norms. These moral codes help justify political authority and justice systems. Family, education, and laws reinforce what's considered right or wrong, often based on cultural values. Attitudes toward outsiders or different groups are also shaped by these morals, affecting issues like immigration and nationalism. In practice, understanding these different moral frameworks helps in creating laws that respect cultural values while promoting fairness. It also helps in international relations, where knowing what different societies value can prevent misunderstandings. When tackling global problems like climate change, respecting cultural differences while finding common ground is key. Balancing respect for local customs with universal human rights is often a challenge, but it's essential for fair and effective policies. So, different cultures follow unique moral frameworks based on their history, beliefs, and social structures. These moral views influence laws, politics, and how societies function. Recognizing these differences is vital for creating respectful and just political systems around the world.